Got the driveway looking good on this fine Sunday morning. The wagon's out here. The engine hoist is ready to go. We have one clutch cable. We have 3 engine mounts and the exhaust, and this thing is ready to come out of here. I think I see why the clutch in this car felt so weird. If you look right there, normally it's this little like flat piece that kind of like this clips on. It looks like they used a washer and some nuts and some sort of bolt to actually hold it on there, which is not correct, but I mean it works, but probably why it felt so weird. Our clutch cable is now free. I ended up cutting it because these were like seized up and didn't want to break free, so no time for that. Just chopped it right off. That's out of our way. Now we have the exhaust to do and then the mount. So I was planning on going from under the car and then bolting from right there, but if you look at it, these cars have the bolts way up here, and I think last time on the Savoy I did it this way as well. You have to reach around the back side, and it's like 4 bolts that are like right underneath this little pipe that connect the exhaust manifold to the little collector thing piece there. So hopefully they break free. All right, let's see how annoying these things want to be. I believe it's a 17 way back here. It is. Please just break free. I didn't spray with a PV blaster yet, but hopefully they just want to play nice today. Quit touching the thing. Yes. The sound of success. Let's hope they're all that easy. So we've got all 4 nuts off the exhaust manifold. The 2 on this side are pretty easy to get to. The 2 on this side are very, very annoying to get to, but they're all off. Now we can go ahead and do the engine mount down there, the trans mount, which is back over there, and this front mount. They get the whole engine suspended up. We'll drop off the 2 bolts on each side, drop this front cross member, and then out she comes. All of our mount bolts came out nice and easily. So with those out of the way, all we have to do, lift this up so it's suspended, drop the last 4 bolts, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and just slide it right out. I believe I didn't miss anything. Clutch cable's off, axles are off, exhaust is off, shift linkage is off. I want to say I got everything. I'm sure there's like one little thing I missed, like one little wire somewhere, but I think I got it all this time. We'll see. All right, we've got our trusty seatbelt. This thing has pulled 3 engines so far. Actually 4. This one I used for the VR6 at the junkyard. This thing is a trooper. This right here. And we'll get it yanked out of there if I can get this to go through here. There it is. We'll tie it off, probably down a little bit. That should be good. And we'll just tie it off, and she's ready to leave. That side. All right. One side done. All right. She's ready. Alright, and just like that, another 1.8 has been removed. I actually didn't miss a single thing, but the exhaust manifold connector over there didn't want to break free. But other than that, Everything was off. I didn't miss any plugs, connectors. She is out. I'm actually gonna call the guy who bought my last one, and if he wants to come today and grab this one while it's already out here ready to go, and it can just leave and be gone. But there she is. Up next, we're gonna go ahead and pull the axles from both sides. They're still good, just to keep as backups because these will fit in my car. So just have some spares. Pop off these calipers. I don't necessarily need them, but maybe somebody else might. And I want to pull off these rain trays because the rubber piece up here is like mint condition, and the one on Miley is cracked on both sides. So these are going in my car, and then it's axles for just backups. Spare axle number 1. Finally, after lots of fighting, axle number 2 is not free. Whew. Way too much work, but now I got backups. So the trick to pulling off these very fun rain tray screws, flathead underneath. You want to lift up as you turn. There's like 2 little tabs. You want to be on just the outside one. I'll show once it's out. You want to lift up with your flathead as you spin it out, and that's the best way. And be careful because these are like rubber almost, and they strip really easily. And once it's up, you can kind of just lift the rest of the way. There it is. So you want to be on this one, not the bottom one, and then it kind of pops out. It can be a giant pain sometimes, but sometimes they come out nicely. Somehow I managed to pull every one of these things out. I didn't strip one or break any, which is very, very rare. So now we just remove our little strip here, toss that to the side, and you can pull your little locking piece here off, and then slowly work them out. There's one, and then number 2. And these little cords go through it for the washer nozzles, I believe. Yeah. Bam. There we go. Nice fresh pieces for Miley. Ooh, it is dirty down here. Look at that. Wow. Look at what stuff's down there. Holy crap. And down. Back of the ground. Got that complete monster truck fitment going on. It's funny to see how high front of the car sits once the engine's pulled out because there's no more weight down there. Such a monster truck. I also want to pull off these pieces here from my car because mine have a little like rust behind it, I think, and they're kind of bubbling up. I think you have to do this one bolt here, drop the window down. I think you slide it to the side, I want to say. I've never pulled it out before, but I think I've seen it done once. I think it slides to the side, so we'll give that a shot. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. I could look it up. I could do that, but where's the fun in that? At least I think this one comes out. And I believe the window has to be down. All right, so there's our little 10. Loose or not. Okay, I can see it moving, so that's the piece for there. So let's roll the window down now. I might pull the whole window out, so you can see. Let's see if I can show you guys this or not, possibly. So you look down the crack. So use my finger down here. That's where it bolts in, and then this is the center like track for the window. So I believe I have to pull the entire window out because this is on there, and I think it's connected to this whole side. I think so. We shall see. So I've gone ahead and loosened the 2 10s down here that clamp the track to the glass itself. I believe the rear windows can come straight up and out the outside, I want to say. I might need a flathead to pop this off. The little rubber paddings get stuck to the glass sometimes and don't want to let go. Oh, maybe. Okay, there's one side. Okay, we got it. All right, so I think it comes up and out straight forward. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have to pull this out first. Have I ever pulled out rear windows before? I don't think I have, honestly. I thought it would tilt, but... Okay, so I think we gotta go past this first. So I think if I go up and I set it outside of this... I'm gonna go all the way down. Alright, so that out of the way. Now that I can go ahead and slant this piece in. I think it's part of the seal, honestly. I think this is all one piece. What do you think? I think this is all one piece. Seal and little piece together. Let's see. Probably should look this up, but you know what? We're going for it. Is it one piece or is it separate? I think it's separate actually. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Gentle, don't want to break it. A little stud piece there. Come out though? Can't tell what's holding it, to be honest with you. Oh, it's a screw. Okay. We have one Phillips head screw up there that holds the top of this, and then it's out. So before I pull it all the way out, you can see we have the bolt on the bottom's already out. This slides to the side, and up inside there you can see there is a Phillips head screw right there that holds the top of this. Once that's out, we can pop this out and have the entire thing. Voila, she is free. So the screw goes right through there, and then your 10mm in the bottom, and there is your piece. Like I said, mine has some, like, I want to say rust, or it's like flaking, but I don't like it. This one seems to be very, very clean, no rust, all good to go. So we'll trim paint this and toss it in mine when I get a chance to. All right, piece number 2 is out. Looking very clean, I don't see any rust. So that's a good sign. So sometime this week we'll go through, trim paint these, trim paint the new rain tray, and swap it over to Miley. Not anything major again, but I like to have, you know, just a little touches for Miley. All right, up next, and probably the last thing for today, I'm pulling the trunk lid off for a friend who wants it. He's gonna come pick it up, I think, next week. So you have 2 13s on both sides, your wiring, and then I think this is the vacuum for the lock that has to be pulled on through. And then this shall be off, and you see the trunk is just full of a bunch of stuff that I don't need. All I know is I am tired and I'm hungry and I am ready to go inside. Also, make sure if you're by yourself doing this, put something underneath the edge of the trunk lid here, because once you undo this, it's gonna drop and you'll want to ruin the nice edge of your trunk lid. And then to disconnect these ones, just follow them through. This is for your locking for the trunk. It goes over here to this little T. Just pull the fitting right on out, and then this side goes through the same way over to here. One end goes into the plug-in right here, and then there's one that goes to ground down over there. Just disconnect them, pull them through, and you're home free. Voila, no more trunk lid. Now that is off and out of the way, now for the last thing, my friend also wants to buy the hood, so this will come off as well today. And there goes our hood, officially off in one piece, no damage. Again, make sure you put something down here to kind of hold it when it slides back. It doesn't go damaging the corners here, which you can see are in perfect shape. I did forget though to pull off the little connector for the windshield washer nozzles, and then other than that, just pop that off, pop this off, and then you are home free and you got a hood. There she is, boys and girls, another one down. I think that's everything off the car that I wanted or needed or someone else wanted. The engine's out. I didn't pull the shifter box out because it's just really not needed. I might still pull the glass out. I have the rear sitting back here. I might pull the front just to have a spare set just in case something dumb happens and I have a backup. I got my little quarter pieces here. The trunk's off for somebody else. We got the hood off. Everything inside the car is out, but the steering wheel, which I'll pull at the junkyard because I still want to be able to turn the car, get it onto the flatbed this week. But I think that is just about everything I wanted or needed off this thing. She served us well. It was fun owning a Vento, and now I've completely ripped the entire car apart. But hey, it happens. And a lot of the pieces for this car will serve in other cars, like my pile of backups for Miley. So it's worked out well. Also, while I was working on this car today, Casey was working on this car. And she went through and put the new little bushings inside the shifter, and now we have all the gears. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam, look at that. We have 5th gear ready to go. All I know, it is time to end this video. I've had a headache all day long, but I needed to get this done today because this car has to leave this week and be gone because Steve's car comes Thursday, and I need this spot open for the variant, so it had to happen. Hope you guys still enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.